Hi, my name is Jennifer. I am a medium channeler, and today we are conducting this rigorous reading for Cancer. No, it was a lovely reading. A lot of information, uplifting information to help you on this transition in your life. We are accompanied by the triple goddess, the divine mother, divine feminine energies. I just want to make a quick, not disclaimer, but give you information. My fan is on right now. Throughout the reading, you will hear it. You will probably hear other sounds because the windows are open, because it's hot. It's humid. It's like 30 something with humidex. So I needed my fan. I love myself, therefore I provide what's needed for me in order to give you the messages that you need. So with no further ado, let's just go on with the reading because it's already long. Okay, so let's get started, Cancer. So Cancer, I've already, again, that's my method. I've written some notes, whatever came up from Spirit. I have selected the cards. They're spread out right now, and I'm going to start right away. I'm going to start with, we are in the presence of divine feminine power right now for your reading. I had heard at first Chronos and Crone. And as you know, Crone was represented or defined as the ugly, unpleasant old lady in the forest, in the house, hidden, or the older woman, the mature woman, full of wisdom and magic. She's able to do magical things with all the wisdom acquired in her lifetime. And these two words stuck out. So I'm just going to go ahead and read what Spirit has given me as information. So again, we have divine feminine energy for your reading because that is necessary at this time for you. And when I tapped in and connected, who stepped forward at first was Mother Mary, accompanied by Mary Magdalene and Sarah, representing the triple goddesses. And the triple goddesses are the maiden, there's another woman, and the crone. So Sarah would represent the crone. I don't know who Mary and Mary Magdalene would represent. You know what? Let me check. Let me check real quick. Triple goddess, maiden, mother, and crone. So Mother Mary would be mother. The maiden would be Mary Magdalene, and the crone would be Sarah. I cannot make this up. Okay. So they're all here representing divine feminine. So this is what I wrote. Chronos and Crone. And they said, with time, wisdom is acquired. With patience, reverence is given, offered to the higher realm, Ashe. And then they proceeded to continue with the information, wheel of time. Time is of the essence. Take care to manipulate your resources and energetic field to accustom yourself to receiving greater knowledge, skills, and wisdom. By doing so, you're forging a path that leads to your abundance, which leads to the success, which leads to, oh, we're jumping right into this, okay, which leads to, not expansion, but this is what they're showing me, and I'm trying to, water spewing out of a rock. And this is why I mentioned this is very important. That was the theme when I was praying and meditating, and it came up. So last night, they had me read Psalm 114. And I think I need to pull it up. Psalm 114. And in this particular psalm, it speaks of the glory of the Most High and what the Most High has done for the people of Israel in the Bible. And the particular part that they had me pay attention to was this one. It says, Psalm verse 3 and 4, the sea looked and fled, the Jordan turned back, the mountains leaped like rams, the hills like lambs. And it continues on. Why was it, sea, that you fled? Why, Jordan, did you turn back? Why, mountains, did you leap like rams, you hills like lambs? And verse 8, 7, 8, I'm gonna read it all. Tremble, earth, at the presence of the Lord, at the presence of the God of Jacob, who turned the rock into a pool, the hard rock into springs of water. So in the Bible, at some point, when Moses took the people out of Egypt, the Israelites from Egypt, they were in the desert, they were hungry and thirsty. Okay? Moses goes out and prays and asks God. They're asking for water, they're asking for food. What do I do? So God told him, you're going to take the one that I have given you, the how do you call that? I'm going to call it a wand. Don't come for me. I'm going to call it a wand. It's a big stick, his staff. That's the name for it. And you're going to hit, I think he had to hit it. I'm not quite sure. I'll correct it at the bottom of the screen if I have to, if that's incorrect. But water started springing out of rocks. Understand, in a rock, there is no water. You break a rock, there's more rock inside. It's empty. There's no liquid. There's no humidity. There's none of that. It's just rock. And from the rock, which seems impossible, water came out, gushing out. And there's a second instance where he does that in the book of Numbers, where he takes his staff and he hits the rock and water springs out of it. After Yahuwah told him just to pray and the water will come out instead of hitting it. But anyways, so I paid attention to that. From nothing, from the impossible, water gushed out. Something that is seemingly impossible came out something. It's seemingly impossible for water to come out of the rock. They want you to pay attention to this. From nothing came something. You are the originator. Within you, you have source power. Within you, you have source of all, creator of all, power, inner being, Christ self, I self, whatever you want to call it, who is able to have water gushing out from a rock. We need you to remember this. Remember this. Remember it. Do not falter from that truth, from this law. From nothing came something. Water from a rock. There was no plumbing in the rock. Water gushed out from the rock. And then they had me pay attention to the parting of the sea. So again, in Exodus, Moses, with the Egyptian following the people of Israel, because then the Pharaoh was like, hey, no, this is not cool. I want them people back. We need our slaves back. I'm not okay with this, and my firstborn is now dead. Bring them back. So they were following the Israelites, so they needed to cross, but there was the sea. Moses prays, turns to Yahuwah God, the Most High, and asks, what do I do? Take your staff and the sea will part. The sea parts. And the people walk on the soil where once was the Red Sea, having 2 columns of water on each side. The sea on one side to the left and the sea to the right. And they're walking. And this is what Spirit told me. This period at this time is the transition where I have parted you from what once was. Leaving behind the treacherous path you were about to embark on. I am leading you through the waters, cleansing you as you go about my business. Continue walking, because not a drop from the waters, not a drop from the sea will touch you. You are now impenetrable, for I have forged the path for you. Do you hear me? As I speak now, the path is forged for you. Blessed be the ground you walk upon, for the waters are sacred waters, blessing every and each step you take. And know that on this path you are not alone, for I have brought more to secure and support your journey to the destiny that I have for you. Do not be mistaken. This is not of your childish ego doing and thinking. This is I-led, source-led, God-led, Spirit-led. You are no longer playing on the playground with the children. You are being promoted. You are being promoted. And I, self, Christ self, Yahuwah, is securing this promotion for you. Follow my lead. Follow my lead. This is temporal, cosmic reorganization. This is greater and bigger than you. And in fact, it has nothing to do with you. The project is not about you. It's not. It's about who you, for lack of a better word, who you serve, who you represent. Because you are a representation of the Most High. You are a conduit of the divine. This is who you work for. Don't be mistaken. You work for the Most High. Let's just be for real. When you follow the inner guidance, the intuition, the inner voice, and you find yourself in a new position, a new job, knowing that's not really where you thought yourself to be, but you find yourself there and you get it and you're there. Oh, you think it's for you? You don't think you're being used? You are being used by the Most High. You are a fragrance of the Most High. Let's just be clear about this. So let's go back to the waters. Something else they told me. They're sacred waters. The waters of the Red Sea, the water of the Jordan. So I have to go to the Jordan because in the Psalm, it speaks of the Jordan River. So Prophet Joshua was leading the people to the next place they were going to settle and conquer. And they had to cross the Jordan River with the Ark of Covenant. And Yahuwah told Joshua to do certain things and that the water would disperse so they could cross the Jordan. So they did what Yahuwah told them. And what do you think happened? The river actually retracted itself and allowed passage on dry land, even though it's the bed of the river, for the people to cross the river. Sacred waters, blessed waters. The waters bless your path. They allow you to walk on this path unscathed, free from any attack, injury, criticism, evil eye, unscathed, blessed during the whole path, the entire path, blessed, protected. These are sacred waters, making the land, the path you're walking on, sacred as well. If you think your journey is a little journey, a nothing journey, an irrelevant journey, and you've been chosen. You've been chosen for something that you don't even know what it is. It's greater than you. Continue on that path. It is, I heard secured, it is secured. Your position, your path, the continued support, the abundance, it's secured. There's nothing for you to worry about. You just need to understand who you are in that presence, in the presence of I am the Most High. Remember who you are. Let's go on. Let's move on. So, time is of the essence. Take care to manipulate your resources and energetic field to accustom yourself to receiving greater knowledge, skills, wisdom. You have traveled through time. So what has happened? There was like a jump that happened that made it so that I keep saying that making it so that now you are not on the path you thought you were supposed to be on. Like it was looking like you were supposed to stay there, and then disruption occurred. I'm taking this out. The Pandora's gift. That's the overall energy of the sacred transition you're on right now. And what this means, as you go about your day, night, week, months to come, you're receiving knowledge, information, sacred knowledge, sacred codes are provided for you to conquer, to reach the destination. Let yourself receive the information. You are not being misled. The only misleading that can occur is from your ego, fear-based box. I'm mentioning box because I saw this. Oh, empty room. So these are the ideas surrounding this general energy of your transition. Oh, I guess we're jumping in. I didn't continue the notes. And funny enough, this came out, the ocean. So you're being transported, literally transported. You're being transported onto another realm in order to procure the gems, knowledge, skill, information, light codes, sacred knowledge, to acquire, to secure your position. It is already secured, but it's as if you are doing it here in this plane, but you're also doing it in the spiritual plane, in the ethers, astral plane. You're doing it on both sides. You're in both planes. I can't speak because they're trying to speak to me. We have secured your seat as we are preparing you to receive. As you travel through many lands, whether here on earth or in the non-physical plane, you are acquiring the codes, the keys to unlocking more. This is astronomical, beyond your wildest dreams. This is secured, for we have forged a path for you at present. We are Mother Divine in 3. Oh. We are polishing you. We are polishing you like a diamond. The pressure is on like a diamond. This transition is like a pressure cooker? That's what I heard, a pressure cooker. Pressure cooker. That's interesting. Okay. Let me continue reading the notes. I'm basically saying what the notes were saying. I was just not prepared to say it in this way. So it continues on with cosmic timeline rearrangement. So the path you were on and the fact that you're no longer on that path and you find yourself on this new path, that was cosmically arranged. It's as if there was a... Okay, this is what they're showing me. I don't even know. The turntable. Back in the days, you would put the disc, the huge disc, and it would play. And the thing... I'll put a picture if I can. Turntable. Yeah, a turntable. To play the record, the vinyl records. And then you would put the thing so it starts to play, but it's skipping. You skipped. It skipped. That's the skipping. It skipped completely. Bringing you on this timeline where you find yourself in this transition period. Reorganizing. But the reorganization, rearrangement is from the divine realm. This is from the non-physical. And you're applying it now in the physical. Because you find yourself like you have no choice. But it was a choice since the beginning. It's alchemy. They mentioned alchemy earlier when I was shuffling the cards. Alchemy. This is alchemy. Some way, somehow, you've manifested this. The thing is, you weren't expecting it to take this form. You weren't expecting it to come in this manner at all. At all. They're having me look at the card jam again. There's something about it. You're coming out as that, as that diamond, as the jewel at the end of all this, on the other side of this transition. So reorganization, fruits of labor, advancement, travel, time and space, relocation, advancement, love. There's love there. They were mentioning the support and security. The support comes in the form of a loved one or loved ones, both here on earth and on the other side, both. And again, they come in the form of, I'm going to get emotional, in the form of, the divine feminine, the women, mother, great mother, great grandmother, all three, representing again the triple goddesses. Let me move along. Time fleeting, speed of light. Everything is happening at the speed of light. Changes occurring at the speed of light. You won't know what hits you. Prepare to receive mind, body, and soul. So it goes back to the accustom yourself to receiving greater knowledge, skills, and wisdom. In order to become the container of this knowledge, skill, and wisdom, you need to rid yourself of whatever was on the path, the other path that was abruptly changed. And it has to do with the attitude, the mind, the beliefs. You can't receive with these beliefs still being intact within you. Release them. Release them, change them completely, release them. And if you're not doing it of yourself, it will be done for you. It will be done for you, and it's already being done for you, because now you see yourself in the new situation where you're like, oh, it's not happening the way I thought it was going to happen, and you're receiving the wisdom. You're starting to understand more of what is happening, more of the knowledge, the wisdom coming out of this particular situation. Soul's lessons from this transition. Sea parting, red sea parting. I spoke about this. Love yourself. You need love self. Have compassion and patience for yourself. Give yourself grace. Ask for grace. Embody nurturance and love. You've been too much holding on to, like having a really huge grip on your masculine side, resulting in the break. It had to break, and this is how it broke, by releasing you from the previous path and having you jump into this timeline and this path. Okay? And I scribbled some light language and levels attained, acquisition, plenty, love and honor, deeply enthralled, deep emotions, deepening knowledge, acquiring knowledge. So we've covered all of that already. So I'm just going to put this down. Okay. And I'm going to jump right in the cards. So the first three cards are tarot cards. And the first one says 5 of Earth, I heard temple. 5 of earth, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. All of this is relative to what is happening currently. This is the phase you're in right now. Okay? They're pointing to the temple in the back. It looks translucent. It's almost as if it's not there. Oh, they're showing me something else. Hold on. I see something else. What are those? Temple. They're saying you need to go into the temple. You're the temple. You need to go inside, within. Through breathwork, meditation, journaling, writing, speaking, chanting, praying. Go in the temple. Find a space where you can commune and go into the temple. The temple of light, the temple of life. Nurture. It's like the child within needs reassurance and nurturance. Nurture. Nurture the child within. Because that child is going a bit bonkers, a bit, yeah. It's secured. They keep repeating, it's secured. The path is secured. You're good. You're good. I had mentioned the wheel of time. The wheel. The wheel. Patience. Patience. It's a time of patience. You need to be patient. And again, this is funny because they look like round jewels. They're connected. Okay, so the way they're telling me this is you're playing a game and we had levels attained. You're playing a game. There are levels to the game. It's like you're at level 7 now. You reach level 7. You're about to get to level 8, but you need to acquire the gems. Acquire the gems. Like those balls. Like I don't play games, the video games anymore. It's been a very, very long time. But that's what's happening. And once you go within the temple and you acquire those gems, those fireballs, those information balls, whatever they are, the coins, you'll be given access through this portal. You'll be given access through this portal. Which then brings you to this. The abundance, the security, the things, stability, the things. It says a very happy family, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. Start now finding magic in the little things in life. It secures the fortune is on your side. So under this, it says a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. It moves forward because you're entering the temple. You entered the temple. Okay, then underneath these, it's like I have a 9 grid right now, 3, 3, 3. We have miracles, rainbow waterfalls, again with the water. Remember, sacred waters, giving way to blessed sacred path. Okay, secured path. Waterfall. Which is a number, it's number 31, which if you add 3 and 1 is 4. And that speaks of as above, so below. Below. They're asking you to have patience. Ooh, a lot of patience. And you see how it stands on one leg? They're telling me standing on one leg requires skill, patience, practice. Elevate your mind through practice of stillness, of remembering, of reconciling of the physical and the spiritual. And then there's something else they were showing me. They showed me, it's called thicket of thorns, uncertainty. So see how the path, you're looking at the path. You're very uncertain of this path because you don't know where it leads you. But we're telling you it leads you to the resources. You will have the resources. You will have more resources, financial resources, physical resources. Everything needed is provided. It's there. But your mind is creating all the thorns around you. And you're looking at the thorns, but you're not looking at is that a deer? Or the fawn? Something like that. That's on the path telling you, yo, it's okay. It's all good. You good. We good. But you're looking at the thorn and you think you're going to get hurt and you think you're going to stumble. But you're not stumbling. It's number 43, 4 plus 3, 7, 7, wisdom. You're acquiring wisdom. Follow wisdom. Follow. I'm going to speak as if Yahuwah is speaking through me. Follow my lead, my with a capital M. And they're butterfly. Oh, I just noticed that. Butterfly. Almost like a butterfly. I think I saw more. There's a lot of butterflies and birds. I see wings, a lot of wings. Underneath that, we have transformation. That's where you're at. Miracles and transformation. This is where you find yourself. The path is illuminated. It's illuminated. And you are being illuminated. Illumination still. And you go from night, from darkness to light. But even in the darkness, there is a source of light. Okay. I'm hearing this. You are not alone. I am here with you. Mm-hmm. I think at some point it says, I am here to stay. This is what Spirit is telling you. You're not alone. Stop with that. Stop with the on my own. No, you're not. You're not. And something else that I keep seeing is 10, 10, 10. There are a lot of 10s. So you had 5 of earth, 5 in the middle of the changes. 4, it's becoming manifest on earth in the physical. 10, 10, 10. I'm going to show you 10, 10, 10, 10. These are all 10s. This is the final destination of this trip. Final destination. The thing is, you can no longer operate from the intellectual aspect of it, the logical aspect of it. You're being called to 44. You're being called to follow wisdom. Lao Tzu, Rumi represent wisdom. Great mystical Sufi mystic. Lao Tzu, wisdom. He's a sage. The Tao Te Ching is about following the divine source alignment. Fragrance, they keep talking about fragrance. It's as if they're telling me, your strength is pulled from the experience, from the lessons. The lessons. In each step, smell the flowers. Take time to evaluate and appreciate the space you're in right now. Appreciate the space you're in right now. It absolutely leads you here. Happiness. 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 That's a number 7. Wisdom. You will have acquired so much wisdom. Cherry blossoms. Spring. Don't these flowers bloom? Blossoms in the spring? Sakura. They are celebrated for their delicate, fleeting beauty and are a significant symbol of Japanese culture. Bloom. Yeah, in the spring. So the timing is spring. In the spring, that's where everything will have come in fruition. It doesn't mean that along the path you don't have the things you need, you don't have some success, but the culmination of it all is in the spring. In the spring. Okay, and then I have 3 more cards, which are crystal cards, which I rarely use these cards, for real. So we have Bumblebee, Jasper, then Ekimer Diamond, and Rainbow Mayanite. So we have number 6, 46, 22, and I'm actually going to read them. If I can find it. 6. Let me see, what do you want me? So Bumblebee Jasper, trust. Trust. Bumblebee Jasper, startling colors instill a new vibration. The stone stimulates new projects, bringing you the message that you must have honesty in your life. Trust. You are a divine being with immense inner riches, holding the bright, energizing light of the sun. Right? You were born to carry out a specific task. Charismatic, you naturally attract people. You have inner strength and courageously go where others do not dare. Harvest your resources and put them to work to heal disease. Didn't they say that? They said that in the notes. Wait, what was it? Take care to manipulate your resources and energetic field to accustom yourself to receive. Okay. Then it says, a moment of fertilization. You are being opened to new possibilities. Remember that the bee is not aerodynamically designed to fly, but it does. From nothing comes something. From the impossible, there is possibility. Didn't they say that? I have goosebumps. You can't make this up. Okay, wait. Cut through doubt and uncertainty. I did not know this prior to this. I don't use these cards usually. Relax and focus. Clear sight is needed. Visualize your future. Love and good fortune rush toward you. Grasp opportunities. Be a leader, but avoid arrogance. That was in the past. That's what you left. That was in the past. That's what you left. I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. I have difficulty focusing right now. Trust the universe. You overcome obstacles. Someone new lights up your life. The love aspect. This may be for someone. Healing insight. Food intolerances and other allergies may underlie any physical discomfort you experience. This is the frequency. The bumblebee jasper is a frequency. Its frequency is earthly. Chakra is sacral solar plexus. Sun. I can't. Timing, Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius. Soul path, triumph over the impossible. I don't know why I'm still surprised. 46. Hold on. 46 is Echimer Diamond. Echimer Diamond. This is Echimer Diamond. Okay. Ooh, does it focus? Focus. Why aren't you know what? I'll just put it on the screen. So 46 Echimer Diamond, instant energy. Vitality. Powerful energy generators that access and release past life information. Echimer diamonds make excellent shields against geopathic stress and EMFs. This crystal works beyond the physical levels of being to bring harmony to energy bodies and the soul. Didn't we mention this is also astral? This is also soul-based. Self-understanding. Keep careful note of your dreams as they reveal the underlying causes of your disease. If you have one. I don't know if you do. You may be particularly sensitive to EMF frequency, radioactivity, detrimental earth energies. You need to ground. Oh, that's why they keep saying inner. Go to the temple. Okay. You may also be physically sensitive and need to clear a blocked third eye. Go back to the temple. Remember we mentioned temple. Inner. Go back to the temple. Okay, so self-understanding, they say keep careful note. No, we already read that. Divination. Okay, check that you are not living on a negative earth energy line. You may be addicted to your tablet or mobile phone and receiving detrimental vibe therefrom. Screen yourself appropriately. High vibration, high impact energy can dramatically change your world. Frequency extremely high. Chakras involve all. Timing, spring. Spring. Soul path, seeing the light. Again with the light. Okay, and the last one is number 22. Rainbow something. Hold on. 22. Rainbow Mayonite. The Rainbow Bridge. The transition. Let me keep it up if you can see it. Iridescent rainbow mayonite bridges this world and the rest of creation. It heals unconditionally and assists the shift to a new level of consciousness. You are a leader. When you raise your vibrations, the whole benefits. It's bigger than you. De-energize old patterns, release karmic incrustations and toxic dross from your etheric body. This crystal will assist in this. Go within to find your rainbow. Go within to find your rainbow. Treasure house. Raise your consciousness to build new supportive structures at every level. Recognize how your soul is maneuvering you onto your true pathway. Apparently, detrimental situations offer soul gifts. Pandora's gifts. Re-examine projects and let go of those that are not for your highest good or that of others. You see things from both sides. Always speak true, no matter what the cost, but be tactful. You have natural healing ability. Focus it wisely. Letting go attunes you to the realm of infinite possibilities. This is the realm of infinite possibilities. You go into the void. Frequency extremely high. Chakra, soul star, stellar gateway. So soul star is above the crown. Stellar gateway, I believe it's above the crown, also above the soul star. These have to do with wisdom. That's where you acquire the wisdom. That's where you acquire information from the divine, through those chakras. Timing Aquarius. Let me see something. Aquarius season. That's interesting. Timing Aquarius. Soul path being a rainbow bridge between worlds. Rainbow between worlds. It's time to balance both physical and spiritual. You've done a lot of the physical. It's now time to lean on the spiritual to maneuver the physical realm. Does that make sense? Let me know. Cancer. That is it. I have to do something because they need you to understand. I'm still getting emotional. I don't know why. I bow to your greatness. I bow to the divinity that lies within you. I bow to you. I bow to you. My prayer is that it has provided guidance, clarity, and giving you some hope in some way. And with that being said, thank you so very much for allowing me to be in your space, welcoming me in your home, your space, wherever you are, and allowing me to share this with you. I would like to thank Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and Sarah. I didn't even mention who Sarah is. Sarah is the wife of Abraham, who gave birth at 90 years old. Yeah, she had a child at 90 in the Bible. I would like to thank also Archangel Michael, because he's all up in here, for our protection, for your protection, and being the guardian of your path right now. The guardian, so nothing comes and disrupts this beautiful, 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 although grueling path you're on. I'd like to thank your ancestors, because they're there too. Mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a blessed, beautiful day, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever your beautiful soul is. I love you. Thank you.